Dale Myers with Vision Advance. Today we're going to discuss the trap of the highly skilled. And then the reason I say trap is because those of us that have invested the time and energy to become one of the best in our field, we've ascended the corporate ladder, or we've been good enough to start our own business and make it begin to grow, or at least get it off the ground. Oftentimes we tend to lean on that skill when what's really required is the bolstering of other skills, or at least we need the other skill. Whether or not we get it ourselves or we use outside resources, we need to apply this skill to solve this problem. And we've all heard the example of a carpenter tends to look at the world like every problem can be solved with a hammer. While maybe you're not at that extreme, the question you need to be asking yourself is, what additional skills do I need in order to move up the ladder? If I'm still employed in corporate America, what's the next one key skill? Because something is limiting you. You're great at computer coding, but what's the next thing? Is there some additional aspect, or is it now I need to be working on my people skills? Do I need to be working on my budgeting, my time management skills? We all have a blind spot. For far too long, I relied on the fact that I was I'm a very fast thinker, which is a great skill. And I was like, well, I'm smart, I can rapidly absorb anything. That led to a blind spot in that I'm a creative guy. I like to try to solve problems. But sometimes the problem has already been solved, and all you got to do is look at who solved the problem and go emulate what they did. I know it's a simple thing, but that was a blind spot for me. So quick to say I'm so smart I can solve any problem. That is a blind spot, because I know one of my strengths is quickly being able to solve problems. But sometimes the best solution is to see who's already solved the problem. You have a blind spot too. You have a blind spot. You're an expert security guy. You own a security company. You've been in the special forces. You've been the police. You know that game in and out. But how well do you know human resource management? Now you're trying to build a company that's based on other people, not just yourself. You know the business of construction. You've been in this thing 20 plus years. You've poured the concrete. You built the walls. Now you're growing a business, managing employees. But managing employees is a totally different skill from laying the blocks, laying the bricks. Whatever your industry you're in, the skill that got you there is certainly still valid and something we need to keep and keep sharp. But now the business problems that we have, or the problems that we need in order to get the next position in life, whatever that is, requires some new skill. The good news is that all skills are learnable. All skills are acquirable. You need to ask yourself, is it worth my time and energy to acquire the skills myself, or would the best usage of my time be to bring in an outside person, an employee or an external consultant, independent contractor? But literally think about, what does my business need if I'm an entrepreneur? And this channel it's about entrepreneurship and leadership. So all leaders need to be asking themselves, what do I need right now? What's my biggest challenge? And then what's my next biggest challenge down the road? Or since you should have an idea of where you're going, we've done some goal setting, we're doing forward thinking, what additional skills do I need? Is it sufficient for me to bring in an outside resource? Or are these critical components that I need to master to move my organization forward, to move myself forward? So again, that's a good way of thinking about this. Thinking about the right kind of people that you need to surround yourself with. So I encourage you guys to really embrace this. We are highly skilled in some arena, but we also, because of our skill sets, we create natural blind spots. All of us have them. Find some trusted advisor that you can talk to and have these candid conversations about, am I looking at this correctly? How else should I be looking at this? What additional skills do you think I need? Again, you do need to have someone that you could have that honest conversation with. So, in summary, guys, continue to work on yourselves. Ask, what do I need? What does my business need at this juncture? And where I'm trying to take myself or my business in the future. What skills do I need? What additional people I might need in order to acquire those skills in order to take the decisive action. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what are some of the things that you've identified that have been your blind spot. Have you overcome them? Are you still working through it? Because there's another one. And so just start thinking about it, guys. Again, thinking is the one key factor that separates man from beast. And it's really what separates the achievers from the non-achievers. I am moving my way up the achievement ladder. I'm giving my gift back to you in hopes that something has stirred within you to take the necessary steps to think, to analyze, then now take the correct decisive action. We'll see you soon. Dale Myers with Vision Advance. Please thumbs up, like the video, share it with someone who needs it. Y'all take care.